Have you ever had the feeling that someone is watching you, even when you're supposed to be completely alone? The kind of feeling that sends chills down your spine and makes you question whether you're safe in your own home? Today, I'm going to tell you a story, a true story, about one of the scariest nights of my life. A night I'll never forget. This isn't a ghost story. It's real and it could happen to anyone. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll be double-checking your locks, I promise. Growing up, I was raised in rural Michigan. To be honest, it was pretty boring. If you liked staring at trees, crops, and spending way too much time alone, it was the place to be. As soon as I got my car and saved up enough money, I left. I've never been a nature hater, but I'll pick the buzz of a big city over rural quiet any day. My parents don't own that property anymore. They sold it about 5 years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday. The house sat on 3 acres, pretty big for a family of 4, with an old storage building out back. We kept everything in there, from the sit-down mower to the quad and lawn care tools. I was 13 when the scariest night of my life happened. My parents trusted me to stay home alone by that age. I was responsible, had chores, and felt safe out there even though it was isolated. It was a weekend, and I was in the living room, totally immersed in playing Grand Theft Auto, Vice City on my PS2. Everything was calm until a loud, metallic bang shattered the silence from outside. Startled, I immediately ran to the windows, scanning the yard for anything unusual. Nothing. But when I got to the window overlooking the storage building out back, my heart sank. The heavy steel door was wide open. I didn't waste time. I ran straight to the closet and grabbed my dad's rifle. Shouting, "Who's in there?" I made my way cautiously toward the storage building. No response. When I got close to the door, I made sure to yell again, "I've got a gun!" Still nothing. The inside of that building was cluttered, perfect for someone to hide behind anything. The quad, the mower, any of the countless boxes of tools and supplies. Even as a kid, I wasn't easily scared, but something about this situation had my stomach in knots. I closed the door, backed away, and hurried back into the house, locking the door behind me. I sat by the window, staring at the storage building for what felt like hours, expecting the door to swing open again at any moment. That door was heavy. There's no way it opened on its own. Somebody had to have been there, but where were they now? I grabbed the landline, this was before texting was a thing, and called my dad, leaving a voicemail when he didn't pick up. As I sat back down, trying to distract myself with some background noise from the TV, I heard something even more unsettling. Creaks from upstairs. My blood ran cold. Was someone in the house? Or was I letting my imagination get the best of me? I didn't want to believe it, but I had to find out. I grabbed the rifle again and made my way upstairs, determined not to let whoever it was know I was coming. There were 5 doors upstairs, 4 bedrooms and a bathroom. I knew the creak came from the side of the house where my parents' bedroom was, so I dropped to my knees and peeked under the door. That's when I saw them, 2 bare feet just standing there, facing the other side of the room. My stomach twisted into a knot. Someone was in my house. I wasn't ready to confront or, God forbid, shoot anyone. I bolted down the stairs, locked myself in the bathroom, and tried calling my dad again. No answer. I finally did what I should have done from the start. I called 911. Whispering into the phone, I explained everything. The operator told me to stay in the bathroom and keep quiet. Suddenly, I heard footsteps coming down the stairs. They got closer and closer until they stopped outside the bathroom door. For a moment, there was silence. And then, a deep voice said, "What's up, kid?" I can still hear that voice like it was yesterday, low, calm, almost casual. I wanted to scream, to cry, but I did what the operator told me to do. I spoke loudly, making sure they could hear me. "I'm on the phone with the cops, and I have a gun." I put the operator on speaker, and she asked if everything was okay. I heard the doorknob jiggle, but it was locked. Then, I heard footsteps retreat, followed by the sound of the back door slamming shut. The relief was immediate, but I didn't move until the police arrived. When they finally did, I felt like I could breathe again. They searched the house inside and out, but the intruder was long gone. The officers asked if I had anywhere else I could stay for the night, and I said yes. My uncle came over and took me back to his house after talking to the police. The thing that haunts me the most? It was my fault. When I went out to check the storage building, I'd left the door unlocked. That's when the man slipped inside the house. Even with a rifle in my hands, I've never felt so unsafe in my life. Have you ever had a close call like this? If so, I'd love to hear your story. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching.